Welcome to Tiny Bookshop! I'm Julie. I am actually a booktuber. I'm not a video gaming YouTuber, but today I am going to be. I do play a little bit of video games, and one thing that I have had my eye on for over a year now is Tiny Bookshop. I get to run my own little bookshop, a little mobile bookshop, and get to meet all the different people in this town and everything. I did have a little bit of a practice run on how to get this to work, so we are going to start out with a new save. I am so excited for this game. I can't even express to you how much. I always love a management game, and this seems like the right amount of cozy, right amount of story, right amount of management. Today is the day. I've packed up my things. Oh, it's so pretty. Leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. And look! The art style is so cute. It's like a little bit watercolor. I don't even know how to describe this art style, but I think it's very pretty. We are going to open our store. So exciting. Oh my god. We have our first customer already. I hope we have what you want. Okay. Look at the little bird. Beep. Oh, I can look at that later. Tilda came up and said, my, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. What? How? Oh, don't worry. I have my sources. Anyway, welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you've decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. I'm Tilda. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Let's see. You should know that us Bookstonians, very cute town name, have a very particular taste in books, as do I. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Okay, so if I strike out at the first one, they're not going to find something else they want, which, upsetting. There's another customer. Hello. Oh, I can actually greet them. Sadly, I didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sales chance. You can check your sale percentages over here. Okay, 16%. Sales chance shows the odds someone might find something they like. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Stressful. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. So I have the most of fact and travel. Okay. Let's see what he wants. Oh, another person running. There's another bird. Yay. And everything is so cute. Okay, I got $6. Oh, that's money I made or lost today. Okay, so it does tell me my net of the day, which is useful. Feminist queer crip, just what I need. Ooh, this is Fern. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Does she know everything about you already? Ha, yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. I'm talking about the Booktuber review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here for a while, so you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Why are you blushing, Fern? You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Booktuber? I would say I am searching for where I belong. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for a little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have the first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Absolutely. Oh no, I struck out with Fern. Fern didn't have a book that they wanted. Oh my god. That's stressful. Bye. Oh, we got a sale over here. I've gotten 15 whole dollars. I struck out with another person, dang it. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do better tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll actually get to choose what's on my freaking bookshelf. Oh, okay, day is over. Doot, doot, doot. I have my first day of sales. That's so exciting. Okay, newspaper time. I can look at the goings on, the weather, events, money, my storage, and the classifieds. I can buy some stuff. Okay, there's something that's free, so I'm definitely taking the free stuff. Awesome, lots of books. Lots of fantasy, let's go. And a free cactus, I'll take it. I get +2 to drama sale chance, and +2 to danger. I guess it's because it's prickly, but like, why is it +2 to danger? Why is there a danger factor? And I also kind of want to buy the $5 thing. I'll take that, thank you. Lots of kids' books and classics. Okay, turn off that and go into customizing my bookshop. Yay! Oh, oh, I can have a second. Oh, that's just moving the bookshelf. Never mind. I thought I could have a second bookshelf. I got way too excited. Cool. I got a boost. So some items can increase your sales chance. We know that that has drama, and I can remove it like that. Inside, outside. Already did that. Different type of stuff. Oh, I can paint. Okay, well, we're making you pink. Okay, cool. Ooh, I got some free stuff. And there's my little roof. I want to put that new stuff out. Okay, so we have a table. We've got a guest book. That looks good. And the cactus should not be on the ground. It's a little potted plant. That doesn't make any sense. Would it go better in the window? I don't know. I kind of like it on the table. Let's do that. And then the little book sign. Yay. Oh, and it changes to match my thing. That's nice. Cool. I think I'm done. Welcome to Booktuber. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Traveling to a location has a travel cost, which is based on my daily expenses. Okay, so that is going to include the expenses for like having the cactus and stuff, as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go, but for now, let's pick the waterfront square again. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking it to start stocking your shelves. Okay, cool. I can click and drag. Great, it's in my shop. Awesome, and that's my chances. Okay, well, I want to remove some kids' books because I don't think anybody was buying that. People liked travel, and I don't like that we're like spreading stuff out that much. Let's put some drama down here and up here. Put the fantasy and fact classic. I know I said I don't want to mix them, but I don't have a whole lot of choice. That looks fine. Who do I want less of? People, I'm biased. People weren't really interested in the fantasy yesterday, I don't think so. I'm gonna go with that. I don't know what people want. Oh, are these flags like what books people are interested in? Because there were a lot of like crime and travel people. Yes, I knew I could move around. Ooh, okay, free buoy. We're yanking that. Buoy, oh, boo, or, wow, that's a tongue twister. Buoy, oh, buoy. I get +1 to travel sales chance. And we are getting started. Oh, the newspaper's here. Okay. I can buy books and items while out and about. They will be put into storage where I can access them the next day. Okay, so I can't put the buoy out yet. And I also can't really afford any of these things, so we're skipping it. Hello, hi. Can I see what you... Okay, I think it's only the important characters I get to see what their stuff is. These are just randos. I'm sorry, randos. Okay, we got a travel book sale. There's Tilda again. We also sold a fantasy book. I'm surprised. Another travel book. Cool. I don't know if I have enough of everything. It's stressing me out that I only have one bookshelf. This is not enough. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up the place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me outside the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. Will do. Oh, I have a challenge unlocked. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Aw, he's a little sailor guy. Hello. Challenge unlocked. Ahoy, matey. Can do. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come handy in this business. You know what? I still have a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? I read so quickly that my mouth can't keep up with my brain. I keep misspeaking. There you go. I hope you make good use of it. Goodbye. Okay, so these are the genres that people, oh, I messed up with the fantasy. People like the fantasy there. I have postage stamps, all the different things I can do, and then I have like a big stamp for other things. So there's another place I can go, and there's stamps, cool. Characters, oh cute. Oh, they have a birthday. Personal information and requests, that's great. There's pronouns on here, love that. He, they for Fern, and she, her for Tilda. Pillar of the community, cat lover, and knows better than you, very cute. Favorite genres are crime and classic. Fern likes fantasy and travel, love a fantasy fan. He's a journalist, TTRPG nerd, and bad at small talk. Don't mind if I do. I really like Fern. On this page, you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure you use this page if you're ever unsure of what something does when you're trying to create a most optimized bookshop. Okay, and then we have a calendar of stuff that's coming up. Awesome, good to know. Let's talk to Walter. Hi. Ahoy there, kiddo, how's it going? Stamp collected. Looks like you've got a good sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items laying around which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Well, that's expensive. I won't be buying that right now, but thank you. I will definitely be buying that globe later. That's $90, but I don't have. My friends tell me you've got some good cargo on board too. I'm especially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful, or I might be outsold by her. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. So, introduce the locals to your literary selection. Sell 20 books to sailors. Is that only to people in this location, or is that people who are sailors? I don't know. Oh, I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. Exciting. So we've got some boosts here. Oh, Fern's back. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? So I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Here, I'll show you how to get to the far beach in case you want to drop by there for some reason. Okay, so I've got 2 new locations I can go to tomorrow and a challenge to visit it 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd will need some of your reading material. I'm not much of a beach person either, but I love to bring a book to the beach, so perfect. Oh my goodness, is that like 5 or 6 books for a person? That's awesome. I finally have Fern buying some books, so we are improving from yesterday. That's what's important to me personally. Bye, Fern. Jules Verne has been in the news. Has he? He's dead. Are you just saying that? We struck out. Okay, only 3 books. But I've got $36 extra from yesterday, so that's good. I will have to spend it wisely because his stuff is expensive. Is that it for today? It is. Yay. Some of the items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Be sure to snatch them up before the season ends. So this is classics because it matches the color. These are kids' books. This is a bunch of different stuff. I wouldn't mind. Let's do that one. That was $25, so I'm down to $60, and I got a little bit of everything, which is what I wanted. I didn't have anything I was particularly low on, and that's way more than I can put on my shelf anyway. I don't know that I want to buy the plant yet. I'll hold off for now. I would like to customize my bookshop, please. I've got the buoy. Let's put it out here. Boom. I don't think there's anything else I've got. Okay. And where do I want to go? Okay. I want to go to the new location, even though it's more expensive, but I'll pick the cheaper one. Let's go to the Café Liberté. Okay. Well, I don't know what type of books anyone likes here because I don't have any data. So we're just gonna try to do it as evenly as physically possible. So like 6 books her is good. How are we doing on fact? Classic has 4. Well, it's something I have a lot of that I can sell. I have a lot of kids books. I'll put a kids book, and I have a lot of, drama. We'll put drama. I don't like how I've done this, but we're dealing with it. We're dealing with it. Cafe Liberté, Wednesday, summer 3rd. It's funny that they're just doing the seasons. That's something that actually really bothers me in fantasy books. Obviously, this isn't a fantasy, but when they have the real months, and then it's not set on Earth, that does bother me. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay, so I completed that. Oh, it's so cute. It's very, very French. I think that's adorable. And the sun has come up and Tilda is back. My girl. What's up? There you are. I met Tilda at the cafe. I didn't, though. It seems Miriam... Oh, I met Tilda, not the new person. Yes, I met her at the cafe. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They'll fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Cool. Check by Tilda's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure that there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. I struck out with her. Nobody's all found. Sometimes people will ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them. They won't wait forever. Wait, yay, I get to recommend people books. Okay, I tend to enjoy the classics. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature. Lord of the Flies is one of my all-time favorites. I didn't enjoy Lord of the Flies when I read it. I think I might have enjoyed it more if I read it now. But I'm interested to see what you would suggest. So listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests also might be harder to fill than others. So this one seems really easy. You can check the difficulty here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for the customer. Requests usually get more difficult as the stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for a book that might pique their interest. Okay, well, it has to be a classic. Sherlock Holmes doesn't seem to match. Okay, has information about them. That's good that they do have information, and it is real titles. These are all real books, which is so exciting. This was something that was added between the first demo and the second demo, and I was blown away that this was on there. They're like, obviously they're classics. There's like modern releases, like books that came out like only a year ago or something like that. So much fun. Okay, I don't think that Sherlock Holmes is going to be the right one. Journey to the West. Haunting of Hill House, that's thrilling. The Picture of Dorian Gray, I think that might be the best fit so far. Jane Eyre. Okay, serious, sophisticated literature, because I don't think you're looking for a drama. Why is comedy... Oh, why is Comedy of Errors put in drama and not classics? It's Shakespeare. We have The Bluest Eye. That was one of my favorite books I read last year. I love The Bluest Eye. Oh, and it tells you about Lord of the Flies. She's looking for a classic, so I'm going to go with The Picture of Dorian Gray. Please tell me that's a good one. A perfect recommendation! I wonder what would have happened if I picked something else. Like if I picked a classic, but not the perfect one, would that be okay? We'll see. Okay, you might have just found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. You're welcome! I do like The Picture of Dorian Gray. That first chapter of Picture of Dorian Gray is one of my favorite pieces of English literature, period. Your customer became inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book. Okay, so I get 15% to all book sales chance. All of my customers become inspired. That's great. Okay, people, get into the store. Are you Miriam? Yo, oh, this is the stuff I'm supposed to pick up. Okay, I got all the stuff. And I will be able to bring it to the market for her. We've got 3 books for Tilda. Exciting stuff. is because this town is like blue and yellow. Does that mean the blue and the... Well, we don't have a yellow. I have the classics are like a tan. I was just wondering if the coloring of the area has anything to do with what people are interested in. But I should be able to see what's going well for me right now. Classic and travel just off the bat. Let's get more fantasy books off the shelves, guys. Fern! Oh my god, he's here. He has a jacket on. I don't think he had a jacket on before. Do they change outfits? That's cute. Oh my god, I'm recommending to Fern. Oh no, this is a new person. Okay, I passed my last exam. Give me one of those good old classics and I won't read anything under 400 pages, but poetry has always been a bit elusive to me. Okay, classic over 400 pages. This is not. Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book. That's why Shakespeare was in drama, which doesn't make any sense because it's a comedy, but whatever. But you can use it to recommend books in a genre where your customer might not have been looking. Okay, Haunting of Hill House is too short. Jane Eyre. Yes. I'm sorry. I don't even want to look at anything else. What are my other dramas? Ariel, too short. If We Were Villains. Wow. If We Were Villains is on here. Love that book. Love that book. Collected Poems of Dylan Thomas. Poetry is also always been elusive, so it's not going to be for her. I don't even want to look at the other ones. I think Jane Eyre, one of my favorite books of all time, absolutely has to be the pick. If that's not it, I'm going to be shocked. Okay. Whoa, I've been meaning to read Jane Eyre, and that's another perfect one. Awesome. I wonder if they're always looking for something that's on your shelf, or if sometimes it's not something there won't be something they want on there. Oh my god, there's like so many people in here at once. Okay. Helping another person. Retirement is the best. I'm craving a new thriller. Also, I quite enjoy plays. I don't know if any plays left. These aren't new. Edgar Allan Poe, Cask of Amontillado. Read that. Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The Shining. None of those are new. Do you mean new to you? The Martian. Love The Martian. War of the Worlds, not new. The Willows, not new. Comedy of Errors, True Beauty, Where the Wild Things Are, Collected Poems, If We Were Villains, Ariel. Comedy of Errors is still there. I'm gonna go with Comedy of Errors. Okay, so it wasn't a perfect pick. So maybe it would have, looks like you managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. They'll try this one and keep shopping. Okay, so if I have something that's close but no cigar, it still seems like I'm okay. There weren't any thrillers that were of this century, so I don't know, man. Ugh, struck out again. A lot of people here, though. I wish there were some travel books. Oh, I ran out of classics and travel. Okay, well, I know that get some more for you guys later. Oh, everybody's just going into the cafe. Bye, Fern. Bye, everyone. Toodles. Okay. Okay, I have $98. What do I need? I need travel books. $40. So I have 98 bucks. I think I'm gonna get the travel books. And should I get that was 50? 50? Wow, I didn't know that was gonna be like the size of how many. It's only 10 bucks for another one. I don't necessarily need it, but I might as well get it while it's there, which is how I end up with too many books on my shelf, but I don't even know what these are. These are for me to give to other people. There's nothing that I need money for during the day. Let's see. It's gonna be 23 to be at the cafe today, so I actually do need the money. I'm glad I didn't spend that. I don't have any new like items or anything, so I think I'm okay. Let's just start out. I can't believe how much more expensive it became. So the things that really went well, travel, classics, and dramas. So we're gonna have travel be a ton. We don't need, let's do drama. I think crime did better than kids. And is that good? That's 9. Let's do some more drama. And Get some kids books. So we'll move, maybe I'll move the fantasy books. I'll just like have like one up here, and I have a ton of travel, so I actually want to sell out of it. Ooh, let's do this. Let's have a couple of fantasy. We'll have my fact here. And classics. I don't love having these stragglers, but it actually doesn't matter. So 9 and 8. What was the other one that was really good? Oh, drama. Drama has 7, so that's my third most. That looks good. Cool. Thursday, summer the 4th. Let's open up, boys. Fern's back. Okay, he doesn't have a coat on now, so I wonder what that's about. Just a nice day. Oh, wow. While I have the stuff outside, it's $10 extra. Dang. She better give me some good stuff later this week. Okay, he bought a book. Do you want a recommendation? I would love to recommend you a book. Yes, okay. We're recommending a book to Fern. Anything hot off the press. I'm looking for a travel guide. I can't get enough of an explorer's guide to Georgetown. Illustrated guide. What do you have? In search of the most beautiful islands in the world. This is from 2017, 2014 for an age of license. 2021, Cook As You Are. He didn't want a cookbook though. Architecture in Britain from 1950, probably not. 2015, top 50 camper van destinations. Italian villas and their gardens from 1904, no. Journey to the Center of the Earth, that's a classic, so interesting that it's in travel. 1,000 Places to See Before You Die. So I'm gonna go 2021 is the most recent, but he wasn't looking for a cooking thing, so I'm gonna recommend him this. Yay! Woe in Search Of. Sounds like a fun trip. Okay, we nailed it. We nailed it. I hope you love it. Okay, now he's gonna have, everybody's gonna have a boost while Fern's in the store. Thank you, Fern. Anything else fun going around? Ooh, we can see the fountain. Cute. Ah, what a cute little detail. Does he have a book on his head or is that a hat? Oh, wait, there's a bird. Is there an achievement for like touching every bird in the book? What are my achievements for here? Know thy customer, beacon of taste, hard times, rich in variety, and be observant. Okay, we'll see. Yes, I can help you. What's up? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. However, I usually find pop science a bit dull. Discovering the greater Bookston region is one of my all-time favorites. Fact might help. Page Boy. Oh, Elliot Page. Feminist Queer Crip. Oh, that's a book. I saw someone point that out before. Just dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. Okay, I don't know if that's pop science. I didn't think any of my other travel books were about animals. I think that might be our best one. Oh, Death on the Nile. Lots of Shakespeare. Lots of Shakespeare. Canterbury Tales. I don't know if that'll be flying off the shelf. Let's see what they put the Ramayana in fantasy. Interesting. But Kiki's Delivery Service. Okay, let's go with dinosaurs. Please. Oh no. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Okay. That was the only thing I had that was about, like, animals. Okay, well, this is the first time I've gone outside the genre, so maybe they are really looking for something within the genre. I should have just said that I didn't have anything. Oh, it's Miriam. Ah, you must be the person Tilda has told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I am Miriam Devoir. Welcome to my cafe, The Liberté. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. Jeez. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Well, you could buy a book. I'm so mad that I messed up that recommendation for that person. I thought it might be pop science, and I wasn't sure, but it was animals. Oh dear, you know you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. But thank you for being considerate. I appreciate the gesture. Thank you for telling me that I don't have to have it on me. Goodness. Okay, well, I spent $10 that I didn't need to today. I could have bought that plant. Okay, helping somebody else. I'll redeem myself. Hello, dear. How have you been? I'm intent on reading a play. Well, we've got some Hamlet and stuff. Well, I think Hamlet might have sold. I'm only interested in your outdated works. Don't worry about it. Julius Caesar, Much Ado About Nothing. Well, my preference is Much Ado About Nothing. Come on. I never would have looked there. Excellent. How very theatrical. Okay, maybe Julius Caesar would have been the perfect pick. It fit all her qualifications. She didn't give me much to go off of. But I love Much Ado About Nothing. If you have not seen the David Tennant, Catherine Tate version, can't recommend it enough. Oh, we're out of classics. Again. Bye, everyone. Maybe I'll get more points if I say bye to everybody. I think we're gonna do one more day. Let's go to the third location. Okay, first of all, let's get the stuff in storage inventory. We want to get this out of here. Okay, cool. Back. So now stuff is only that expensive again. This appears to be classics. I'm not going to know what people want, but I'm certainly not going to use all 11 or anything. So let's buy the hanging plant. Why not? We're doing it. Oh, it was a little bit of everything. That's okay. I would have preferred a little bit of everything. But I have so many travel books. So many travel books. Okay, I don't think anything's happening yet. Tomorrow is the weekly flea market. Where's my journal? Just to make sure. Yes, today is Friday. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go to the far beach, and then we're gonna... I'm assuming people at the beach would want something more, like drama. More fun than that. So we'll put a couple fact books out. Thrillers would be big at the beach. So, and then we're gonna move the kids' books up here. I don't like that I have separated out my fantasy, but here we are. Let's put a couple more fantasy down. All of these places have been such a big fan of like classics and travel so far, so I'm assuming that this one's gonna be a little bit different. Far Beach, Friday, summer 5th. Let's go. Okay, we've got our first customer. Cute. Love the boots and stuff. Can I go? Okay, where can I go? There's a beach ball. There's a skull. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Harper, excuse me, could I get a book, please? Are you a kid? Yay. Okay. I like niche books for the most part. No romance, please. Though I can't get enough of Newtonian physics for babies. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay. Scarecrow of Oz, Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, The Hidden Staircase, Dragon Ball, it's manga, Sailor Moon. How do I know if it's niche? It was a picture book, so maybe it would be good to give her a manga. This one is another fact book, and it was considered for children by the other person. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm a bit surprised, but Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life makes me feel all nostalgic. Okay, what? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. Okay, so I was right to not give her a kids' book. But all right, I'll check it out, I guess. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name's Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. It's funny, I think she's just as tall as everybody else. Oh, it's only when other people are there and it doesn't last very long. Okay. Another person. Love the inner tube going on. Oh my God. What? Oh, there's my ball. Oh my God, do I get an achievement? Please give me an achievement. All right, what do you guys like? We sold 2 fantasy books. Dragon Ball, what a find. But I think I was right about fantasy. I'm surprised we haven't had more thriller readers. Oh, okay, we're running low on fantasy. Okay, stressful, stressful. Okay, these two, I think the shirts are matching what genre. This might be a bit odd, but I'm gonna need at least 450 pages. Also, I can always go from fantasy novel. Magic doesn't always enchant me, usually enchant me. So probably looking for something that's in the fantasy category, but not actually a fantasy book. The Lightning Thief, shout out to my boy. Wait, where is it? Shout out to my boy in my tabs. Okay, well that's magic and also it's for children. At Earth's Core, Dragon Song by Anne McCaffrey. I know that name. Anathem, Neil Stevenson. So this is a sci-fi. I actually did not like a book by Neil Stevenson, but... And then Before the Coffee Gets Cold. So at least 450 pages. I think Anathem. This is long. It's long. It's in the fantasy category. It's not going to be magical. So I'm gonna go with this one. Come on. Yes. Perfect recommendations. It'll keep me occupied for a while. Shout out. This is the dream job, by the way. This is the dream life, and I am getting to live it. I love a management game anyway, but now I get to do a management game of what I want to do. Okay, need some help for a thriller person. I'm sorry, but I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I'd love to get a new mystery, also quite like a thrilling story, but I won't read it if it's super dry. Let's see if I have a thriller. The Westing Game from 78. Crime and Punishment, nope. Good Girl, Bad Blood. I like that book. The first book's better, but that would probably be a good one. Misery. I have read Misery. Really like it. One of my favorite Stephen King's. Murder of Roger Ackroyd. I haven't read that one yet, but I have read Poirot and stuff. It. Not gonna be it. The Surgeon from 2001. Serial Killer is loose. Good Girl, Bad Blood is new. It's a mystery. It has a bit of a thrilling element. I'm gonna say that that's my pick. Come on, please. Yes. Another win. I really hope you've read the first book. It's kind of weird that they're putting sequels on here. Like, they also had a Wizard of Oz sequel somewhere. Got another inner tube. Lots of fantasy and thriller people, if the shirts are anything to go off of. Let's see. Fantasy is the one that seems to be marked out. I'd really like to buy some stuff that would boost my fantasy then. I like that I can have all these different items and I can change the items based on where I'm going to give myself different boosts. I don't know if it would be better for me to give myself a boost on genres that people don't like there or people do like there. I guess I could test it out. Okay, is that it for today? Nobody else seems to be walking up. It's getting a little bit dark. Can I click on the... No, okay. All right. Okay, tomorrow, or today now, is the weekly flea market. Coffee machine? My God. $1 million. It's $1 million. So I'm definitely not going to... I don't need any more books. Look at how many I have. I'm okay. No bookworm has ever said that. The flea market is open and we are going to be going there. So let's see what items I have. I need to take these and the hanging plant. Do I wanna? No. Yeah. There we go. Okay, books. Maybe there, maybe there. I like that. That looks good. I like the plant up in the front. And the skull. Perfect. And it's next to the quill, so it looks like it's Shakespeare. I am a Shakespeare girly. I haven't read any in a while, but I did take a Shakespeare class for fun in college. I took 2. I took early and late Shakespeare. One of my favorite professors, if not my favorite professor. Okay, so the takeaway here was fantasy, crime, and kids. So I know I'm gonna wanna have classics and crime for Tilda specifically. We've got some boosts here. Let's make this as even as possible. I think going to a location for the first time, it's not bad for me to have a balance of a lot of different stuff. 5, 6. Do I really want 6 of those? I'd rather have a boost. Oh, it's -2 to kids sales with the skull. I thought it was plus to kids sales. Well, I'd rather sell the kids stuff because I have a lot of kids stuff and I don't have a lot of classics. We're doing it anyway. We're trying it out. Little bit of everything. I think that's the way to go when you don't have the data. Oh, there's a seller in the back. He's got the little shapes. Is that supposed to be like Squid Game? Okay, stamp collected, new place. Okay, who are you? Flea market dealer. Hey, you seem to be the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? It's a typewriter. Yes. Okay, boost to classics. +1 to daily expenses, unfortunately. It's in good condition and all. I don't know, just seems cursed. Then why are you giving it to me? Oh my gosh, you're the new bookshop owner. She's adorable, first of all. Love this art. I love your wagon so much, it's so cute. I'm Anne, it's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. Wow, looks like you're swarmed with customers. I hope you still had some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit so well with your vibe. I don't have the money, ma'am. Maybe I will get them later. Thanks for stopping by. They're like $50, dang. I want to save up for that coffee shop. We've got a lot of albums lying around out here. That's good. It's Harper. You know I'm a really good finder. I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my Baba and I bought some really good paint. It was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Think you can beat my record? Buy 7 items at the flea market. Great. Well, good luck trying. Ugh, I was struck out with Harper, but can I help her? Can I fix it? Okay. Hi, can I get a book? I am partial to a good fantasy novel. Also, I like historical settings. Well, I'm not giving you Jonathan Strange. The Passage? Unfamiliar. This is a sci-fi. Oh, gotta give you fucking Percy Jackson. Absolutely. This is historical settings, though. At Earth's Core. Dragon Song, Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Okay, so it is repeating the books. Okay, Sailor Moon, Yellow Fairy Book, Hidden Staircase, Newtonian Physics for Babies, Scarecrow of Oz. Historical settings. At Earth's Core, Hollow Earth sci-fi novel for anyone who read this and thought, not enough dinosaurs. None of these like really scream at me. She didn't give me a book that she's going off of either. She's got green and purple on, so I think that's what that is. I don't know. That's not a fantasy. It's also not particularly historical. Maybe I'll go with the Scarecrow of Oz. We're going with my boy. Please like it. I'm begging you. Okay, it was an okay recommendation. It wasn't the best. That's fine. Oh, hello. Bonjour. Hello. What do you have? Bonjour. Oh, it's an art dealer. Oh, is there more stuff here? Or are there more things? There are more things. I can buy different paints. That's exciting. This tarnished copper. I kind of like that green, but I don't need that right now. Those are expensive for the second because don't have that money, but I will come back. I do appreciate your masterpieces, trust me. What can I recommend? What you want? Kids books? I'm interested in fact books and I prefer an uncomplicated books. Even at my age, I still enjoy a good kids book. So if I can get fact and kid, that would be great. Wake, The Hidden History of Women-Led Slave Revolts. I've never heard of this. It's a graphic novel. Wait, hold up. Should I read book recommendations from this game? I might have to do that. And also this book sounds really good. I've been trying to read more books that are about slavery. The Stonewall Reader. Okay, so that's about the Stonewall riots and stuff. Page Boy, The Origin of Species. So that's fact book. Would it be complicated? Kids, Newtonian Physics for Babies is going to be your best pick because it's kids book and it's fact. It's not going to be complicated. We're going to pick this one. Yippee! It's nice and light. You're welcome. Okay, that was a gimme. That was a basic one. We got a wheelchair user coming in, and I don't know that ramp actually is wheelchair accessible, but it's nice that they included a wheelchair user. You might be important because you've got a different outfit than everyone else. Ah, Tilda's here. Ah, good to see that you found our little flea market. Oh my, thank you kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. I'll set up my little stand over by the old cannon then. Come by if you want to have a look at what are in these boxes. It could even be useful for you. I need to help somebody out though. Give me something straight from the stage and I could go for a tragic story. However, no romance. Please tell me. Julius Caesar, great. Straight from the stage. I don't think I really need to look around, but I'll double check. Any in dramas or on High School Host Club? Titus Andronicus, Night Sky with Exit Wounds. Wow, they have Ocean Vuong on here. I do really want to read that. I was thinking about reading that for the Buzzwordathon this month, but my library didn't have it, so I picked The Girl with the Louding Voice. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Ariel. So our choices are Titus Andronicus or Julius Caesar. Both of these are tragedies, both of these are Shakespeare. I think it's probably more beneficial for me to give a book that is of something I have a lot of, or is it better for me to sell out? I don't have much of the day left, so I don't know that it matters. But I'm going to give Titus Andronicus. I'm a bit surprised, but I'm going to highlight the stage directions right away. So, okay, I think the other one might have been the better pick, but I just wanted, in case somebody wanted that last classic. Okay. Camper van destination. Somebody, yes, I was right. Oh, what? Look at this dope little shop. We've got an emo guy named Klaus. I wonder if somebody is an Umbrella Academy fan, or at least a Gerard Way fan. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the paper. Such a cool place you've got here. My name's Klaus, and I work at the Mega Marsh at the moment. Marche? I don't know that word. Have you been there yet? It has an awfully big car park, and I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. I wonder if this is made by British people. How are you? Having a good summer? Yeah, it's chill. Cool, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we've got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called Silence Libri. All right, I'll check out your books now and see you later, yeah? Adios. We've got a metalhead in town. Is this the person that I should be romancing? My boyfriend is a metalhead. He doesn't look anything like Klaus, but he does wear those t-shirts. Ah, I can check out your stuff. Now, I assume what I had in the old shop might be of particular use to you, since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? We've got a stepladder, storage box, and an armchair. I can fit 8 extra books in the shop? Is that what that is? While there are at least 5 kids on the upper shelves, I get plus 7% to kids sale chance. While equipped, $2 extra. Armchair, plus 4 seconds inspiration duration, and $4 extra expenses. I kind of like the storage box. That is a lot of my money. I'll finish out the day and get all the money I'm gonna get. I'm out of fantasy. I really need more storage for books so I don't keep selling out of stuff that people like. Okay, if that's the end of the day, then I'm gonna buy that storage box. Oh, I wish that it didn't just buy it automatically when you click it. That is a little bit stressful. You could do that accidentally. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. We're closing out. That's going to be it for my playthrough of Tiny Bookshop. Well, let me know if you would like another episode. I would love to continue playing with you. Maybe we can see how far we can go, see what the story is going to be about, because I've heard that there is a little bit of a mystery. I'm not sure, but I am absolutely loving this game. I love the art. I love everything about it. And you can recommend books in this. So I think that readers are really going to love this one. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to watch more of my bookish content, you can subscribe. If you want to see more videos of me playing this game, let me know down below. If you'd like to find me anywhere on the bookish internet, you can find me in the links in the description. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.